it's CeceTheeMystic here on a quick little editor's note. While going through and editing and just cleaning up like the minor interruptions from my daughter or whatever like that throughout this reading, I noticed that I mentioned lunar eclipse, trying to relate the reading to that. As we know, this was actually a solar eclipse in Scorpio and everything like that, so please excuse it. Y'all got the vibes anyway, like it still mean pretty much the same thing. But yeah, just wanted to let y'all know, just so nobody has to keep on mentioning in the comments like, oh, it wasn't that. I know, I'm sorry y'all, it was just a little slip. But yeah, so enjoy your reading. Hi everyone, it's CeceTheeMystic and I'm back with another video. As you see, the setup is completely different from my setup. First of all, I'm sorry your girl been gone for a good minute and stuff like that. Like, life is just something else. Like I was saying in my previous video, it's not up yet, but by the time this video is posted, it should be up on my other channel, which I'll link in the description box and everything. The Coco Beauty channel. It's just been a lot going on these past couple months, and I pretty much lost a little sight of my purpose and different things that I felt I've been called to do, but I haven't been doing it because was caught up kind of like in the physical and material side of life and everything like that. So I kind of took some time off at first just so I could kind of catch my breath, and because I had to get a new phone, like it was just a lot going on. But at the end of the day, I'm back and stuff. I'm sorry y'all, I have to, like, this chair that I'm sitting in is kind of uncomfortable, but regardless, yeah. So I'm outside, hopefully y'all can hear me clearly and everything like that. And everything, but I'm trying in this season and stuff to be more active, and at this point right now, I'm currently looking for a job and transitioning jobs and everything like that. I no longer have my one main source of income, so in that time while I'm waiting for other things to change and move in that area, this is what I'm doing and stuff. This is something I should have been doing. This is something Spirit has called me to do. So at the end of the day, this is where I'm at. So with that being said, I'm just gonna start this off basically with what I feel like Spirit called me to say, because I had actually pulled, and I'm kind of irritated because I had y'all, when I tell y'all, this card, 3 of Wands, is at the bottom of the deck. And I was literally, this is how I know Spirit wants me to get this message out, because I was going to tell y'all, in moving my stuff outside, because my daughter wanted to come outside, I had to put all my decks away and all my cards away. And when I was before I had decided I was going to come outside and everything, this card had came out. And this is the message. It's so crazy how this card is at the bottom, because y'all, I shuffled the mess out of this deck just in shuffling and putting it back away, because I was like, am I going to come outside or no, blah, 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 blah. But I was like, let me just come. But this card is at the bottom of the deck, and I feel like this is the general energy. I'm definitely taking this card, but this is the general energy. I feel like that not only when saying this, of course, this is a channeled message. So this message is not only, of course my intention is to help others with this, but this is something that during my meditation and pulling cards on myself, this is kind of like what I had got. And it's crazy because, okay, yeah, the cards that were originally on the bottom, because this card just came out, the cards that's on the bottom isn't on here no more, because like I said, I shuffled the mess out of it and stuff. But this is a channeled message, so I'm talking not only to myself but to you all, and in hopes this will help you and everything. But basically the channel message that I was getting from Spirit when I pulled out this card, the Three of Wands and everything like that, is the energy that I've been in and the energy that I feel like I can sense that the collective or y'all that view this video need to know is that I feel like with this card, people are going through a time where this is kind of like giving me blind faith. And I say that because of the fact that, as you can see, this person is just standing with their back turned, and I feel like their back is turned to, they're no longer paying attention to what's behind them. Whatever happened behind them, they're no longer paying attention to that. They're looking out onto the ocean. And the thing about it is, in the original, like, right away tarot, you'll see like ships out there on sea, but I feel like this deck has it where there's nothing out there in the open. It's just an ocean and a sky that's pretty blank, as you can see. But with this Three of Wands, I feel like this card is telling us that if you haven't turned your back on the past, that's what you need to do. And with the wands right now, that energy I'm getting from the wands are, some of y'all might be at the point where y'all literally have little to nothing and stuff. You know, on like 10 in tarot is like the highest you can have of something. But I feel like somebody's at the point where they just have scraps left. They just have their last little bit that they holding on to that work. You might have to let go of a lot of things. You might not have that much left over. Your money, I feel like each wand kind of represents like maybe money, friends, job, whatever are the things that you have left after cutting off whatever it is that you have from that you've been dealing with, or that you decided to let go of from your past. This is all you have left. And what this card, what Spirit is wanting us to know is that we just have to look out on the future. There, at this point, a lot of us, and I'm talking to myself when I tell y'all, I'm talking to myself because I literally have absolute bare minimum left. And Spirit is wanting us to keep looking forward. There's nothing out there on that ocean, as you can see. There's nothing but the ocean and stuff like that. So you might not know what's coming forward, but at this point, it's just move forward with what you have and just hope for the best. Just and honestly, it's like, don't even try and control anything. Just allow whatever to come to come. Allow whatever it is that you need, want, and that you're trying to manifest to just come. I feel like with not only this ocean is kind of representing to me at this time, is representing what you want from the future. Basically, the general affirmations or manifestations that you're trying to bring in, I feel like that's what that ocean represents. That's what the sky represents. Just a vast, like, your general overview of whatever you want in life. But at this point, I feel like this card is just showing us, and what the lesson is with this card is just, you threw out your general whatever it is that you wanted in life. And at this point, you just have to wait for your ships to come in. You just have to wait for whatever it is that you want, your next phase, your next stage, that next job, that next relationship, that next like money opportunity, whatever it is that you're trying to wait on. You just have to turn away from the past and just move forward. And I mean, this person just got on a robe. It's like, I feel like there's somebody out there that literally got the clothes on their back, a couple dollars in their pocket, maybe a friend or two, maybe not even that and stuff, but all you have is your last. But you're deciding, or you're at the point where you need to go ahead and just decide to just release the past and just don't even pay attention to it no more. Don't even pay attention to it no more. Just move forward and stuff. So that was the first card to come out. Like, it's so crazy how that card was at right there at the bottom of the deck. I was about to go searching for it because I was gonna tell y'all. I mean, I still was gonna tell y'all, but and I feel like it would have popped out regardless, but just the fact that it's at the bottom is just wild to me and stuff like that. But that's what I feel like for the general overview and everything like that. That's what energy most of y'all are on. And it's crazy because with this eclipse and everything like that, with this lunar eclipse in Scorpio and everything like that, new moon in Scorpio, I feel like even with that, eclipses bring out like random sudden changes, random sudden like cutoffs, and just times where things just leave your life out of nowhere. And I feel like some of y'all been through that and stuff like that, like this, in the sense of like this happening, or you being at this point where you don't have nothing left but what little you have. I really feel like that's something that came out of nowhere. Like, some of y'all may have just been dealing with this recently. Like, this is just recent past. Like, let's see, Spirit, let me know what the collective been dealing with in the recent past. Okay, I'm gonna get it for you later. Y'all, please excuse and stuff like that. My daughter is outside as well, so what is this? Okay, y'all, and please excuse nature. I'm sorry, I'm outside. This nature, I'm trying to be one with nature. I'm trying to be one. Like, I'm in a tent right now, but somehow, some way, the bugs still come out. But anyway, what's been going on with the collective's recent past, Spirit? Show me the collective's recent past. Ooh. Okay, so the Two of Cups. Okay, so the Two of Cups and the Three of Cups in reverse popped out. In the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Cups. So just off rip, I just noticed this is a lot of water energy. The Three of Wands, that's fire energy and everything like that. So Aries, Leo, Sag, and the water, all these cups is water signs and stuff like that. So that's Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. So just off rip, in the area of what's going on in the past, I feel like at some point this is dealing with maybe a relationship. And when I see cups like this and different things like that, and the Two of Cups especially, and the Three of Cups and everything, I don't want to sit up here and make it seem like this just has to be romance and everything like that. Like, yeah, it could be romance. Being that this is a general collective reading and everything like that, it could be and stuff. But I feel like with this, it's just showing me that in the past, some of y'all were either faced with a decision, a choice. Like I said, maybe this was a relationship or something like that. And I feel like at one point with this Nine of Cups showing up, this was something that you thought was going to work out. This was something that you thought you were going to be able to celebrate. Or this was something, because it's crazy, because I'm noticing on this Two of Cups, it's looking like this woman is kind of frustrated and stuff like that. I don't know, she just kind of look a little sank, like she look a little mad and everything like that. I don't know if y'all can kind of see her face, but she's not looking happy and stuff. And I feel like at one point, maybe somebody, something, a place, whatever came into your life and you thought that this was going to be something that worked out for you and everything. I don't know if maybe people were talking about you with this Three of Cups in reverse. Maybe it was something that you thought you were going to celebrate. It was seeming like it was going to work out at first, but it just didn't and everything like that. And I feel like with this Three of Wands showing up, this is something that I feel like you ended up walking away from, and in the end it caused you to experience maybe happiness, or that's something that you may not see coming with this showing up at the bottom of the deck. This might be something that at first you didn't realize, or maybe if you're in the place where you haven't let go, you letting go of this situation, you turning your back on the past, you turning your back on these people that may not have been for you, or that you're starting to realize isn't for you, might come out to be something where you literally end up experiencing happiness on your own. And that's why it's something how on the 9 of Cups, this person is by themselves and stuff like that. On even on the Rider-Waite and everything like that, but this person is by themselves. And I feel like that's also something that Spirit is wanting you to know, that your wish fulfillment should always be yourself first. And your emotional fulfillment should be something that you experience with yourself. And in some cases, you need to experience that by yourself before you add other people into it. And I also feel like with this 2 of Cups and the 3 of Cups, I feel like somewhere that became out of balance. I feel like somebody, and this is something I definitely have dealt with and I've been working through. You might have been in a situation where things weren't necessarily going the best, or you weren't around the people that you wanted to be around, or the people that you were around were stressing you the fuck out. And so you try, but at the same time, I feel like somebody might have not been balanced out within themselves. So you didn't want to be alone, or you didn't want to have to deal with letting these people go, because this was either all you knew, or this was pretty much what you were used to, or you just felt as if, okay, well, this is how they can be, whatever. So you kind of just like pushed it off to the side. And I feel like it's mainly because of the fact that you didn't want to be by yourself. So like I was saying, experiencing the happiness by yourself is something that I feel like Spirit is trying to let you know, or you started to do that, because this is recent past. So maybe some of y'all already been in that point and stuff, and you've kind of been in a mode where you haven't really been around too many people, because the people in your past wasn't balancing you out, wasn't helping you, it wasn't equal give and take, or these people turned out to be somebody that really wasn't for your highest good, or was talking junk about you. Because the 3 of Cups in reverse is like gossip, lying, and stuff like that. Okay, so the 4 of Pentacles showed up, and I feel like this is showing up in the area of the future and stuff. King of Cups is on the bottom of the deck, and it's in the reverse. That's more cup energy and stuff like that. And I feel like with this King of Cups at the bottom showing up, I really feel like this is something where maybe the person that you were dealing with, they're in a sense like, and I feel like with this 9, it's crazy because, wow, okay, so I'm gonna deal with this because, okay, the 9 of Wands was under that, and the 7 of Swords was also under that. And I feel like what's happening with these cards showing up, for one, starting off with the Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles, I feel like you're moving towards a place of being able to hold it together now. Like, your future, you're not gonna, and I'm not saying like in the future things aren't gonna blow up for you, but I don't feel like this is something where it's gonna be like, okay, in the near future you're gonna be a millionaire, you're gonna be able to, no, I feel like this is just you starting to gain some control of your life. You're going to be in this next season moving forward as we move through this eclipse season. I feel like you turning your back on and just being in this place where you're just ready to let go of whatever wasn't serving you, and you're just waiting for what it is that you feel like you deserve to come in. That's literally going to put you in a place where what little you have right now is going to multiply. And it's going to put you in a place where you feel more stable. And you're going to start to be able to see that by you moving forward and just taking one step at a time and moving forward one step at a time, you're going to feel more balanced. And you're going to feel more in a place where if your money wasn't right, you're going to start moving in a place where things are starting to build up. If your love life wasn't right, things are going to start building up. Like, each aspect, I feel like, of this is starting to show like different parts of your life coming together, and you're going to be able to feel more in control. I feel like also this is something where whatever you were, I feel like at this time, Spirit is wanting you to know that once you start to move in this place where things are starting to build up, you need to stay in control of this. You don't need to be just running off, throwing money everywhere. You don't need to be throwing your energy, your time everywhere, all over the place. You need to conserve it, because at this point, it's in the near future and everything like that. It's like, as this is coming in, you don't want to end up losing it. Because I feel like what you don't see coming is this King of Cups in reverse. The person, people, whatever that was draining you, that was manipulative, that was emotionally abusive, emotionally draining you, they're still there. They're still going to be there. They're still going to be around you and in your energy, or trying to be in your energy, as we see with this Seven of Swords and stuff like that in reverse. These people aren't going to be trying to watch you move in your place of stability without a doggone fight. Like, I feel like they're going to be trying to be manipulative. They might try and come in with words and with communication, trying to get you to be more in like a sense where you take them back, or manipulative, or trying to just get in your energy. And I feel like Spirit is wanting you to hold tight to what you got and stuff, because this season, as you see, while you're in this energy and stuff like that, you're moving. Most of these cards is showing up as your energy and stuff. And I haven't even got into like the Nine of Wands. All of these people are by themselves. All of these people are by themselves. In the cards that's showing up, I feel like on people that's not your energy, or the other people that's in your energy, they're showing up in the reverse, or in places where it's just like they're not being seen as people that's like, notice this, it's crazy, because the cards that's in red, and not to say these colors mean this just in this deck, but what I'm picking up on this, the red flags are the people that are in, these are the red flags that's showing up in your life. These people that's frustrating you, they coming in with communication, but obviously you ain't having it. The people in the Three of Cups in reverse, they were manipulative. They talked about you. They just lied to you. They said shit. They was trying to be in your energy celebrating, but they were really just taking your energy. Like this King of Cups, all the red flags, all the things that I'm picking up as being the negative side of things, they're red. They're showing up as red or pink or whatever. But I feel like these are symbolizing the red flags and stuff. But these people are going to try and come in, and they're going to try and manipulate your situation, because they're seeing your success. Okay, y'all, we about to cut this short because I keep getting interrupted. But basically, I feel like in the area that's showing up, and I feel like the advice and stuff in a sense and everything and stuff is these cards and the Queen of Swords in reverse and everything. And with that, I'm seeing this Nine of Swords is this Nine of Wands and stuff showing up in the upright. I feel like this is you defending what you have. And this is also a card that showed up in the future. And I feel like with this card showing up in the future, I feel like you're going to be building yourself up. You're going to be building yourself up. Things are going to be moving where you're going to have a lot more than what you're currently with right now. However, you're going to have to defend what it is that you have, and not in a way that's like defensive, where you come off as defensive and stuff like that, but in a way where it's like you're not going to let people come up in your shit and mess things up. You're not going to sit up there and let people take what it is that you have. You're going to have to defend what it is that you want by cutting people off, Queen of Swords in reverse and everything like that. People might feel, because usually this is a card where it's like, okay, she a little bitchy, whatever. But I feel like at this point, y'all cutthroat. That's what this card is showing up for me and everything like that. You're cutthroat now. People that thought they were going to come in your energy, people that thought they were just going to be able to like just do what they wanted to do, say what they wanted to say, y'all ain't having it no more. And that's what you're going to have to be. And yeah, that might make some people feel uncomfortable. They might not like it. They may feel like you're being funny and you acting different and everything like that. But what's showing up at the bottom is the death card. I feel like y'all are just going through a transformation phase. And it's crazy because the death card also is scorpionic energy and everything like that. Pluto tied to this card as well. This is a card of transformation. So you're going through your pretty much your overall consistency of this, and your overall, like, I feel like overarching theme of it is a transformation. You're in the season of things are dying out so they can be rebuilt. People are getting cut off and eclipsed so that it could start a new beginning. And that's what the craziness to me, and what I like, even though this energy right now of the new moon in Scorpio and the lunar eclipse, it can be very turbulent, because the new moon is a time where you're supposed to put manifestations out there and you're supposed to put out. But I feel like with the eclipse, the lunar eclipse, this is calling us to cut things out. And I feel like the manifestations that you need to be putting out right now isn't new, but it's literally of cutting out the past, like putting more energy into breaking free from the past situations and past things that you've been dealing with, and moving forward in a sense of, I'm manifesting a new beginning through endings. I'm manifesting my new chapter through things dying out in my life, through things being cut out of my life. And in that in turn will bring you to the new stage and your new season, your new cycle, and things changing for you and everything. So really, I'm gonna go ahead and end off your reading by pulling a angel answers card. Anyway, we're gonna end off the reading. Spirit guides and angels from the highest white light, please give me and the collective some advice in the closing of this reading. What do we need to know as some advice in closing this? Oh, okay. The card that showed up is take action. Take action. And so with this card showing up, I feel like Spirit is wanting us to move in the direction, and this actually ties in so much, like this energy, all of this ties in so much to what I was saying even in my other video and everything like that. Like I said, I'll tag it, check it out if you want to, and everything like that. But this take action card is showing me that whatever it is that you need to do, whatever it is that needs to be eclipsed out of your life, whatever needs to be the endings that need to happen at this time, you need to move on that. You need to go ahead and cut it out, because it's time for you to have that blind faith and move forward, even though there's nothing right now that you may see. You might be on your last dime, you might be on your last friend, you might be on your last, like, I don't even know, your last straw and stuff like that. You on your last straw, you only got 3 little straws left, and you're at a point where you just don't know what to do, because if these straws fall through, you're literally going to be at the point of wanting to give up the ghost. Trust me, I'm right there. I understand. But it's time for us to take action. In this moment, we don't need to be sitting down feeling woe is me. It's okay. Like I said in my last video, if you need to take a vacation, take a trip to F the world land and stay there for a day or two, that's understandable, because you need to acknowledge what it is that you're going through. You need to acknowledge your feelings. Whatever is built up and that's pent up inside of you, that's stressing you out, you need to sit through that and acknowledge it. That's okay, but don't stay there. Take action. So if you need to cry, you need to let off some steam, you need to break something, go ahead and do it. Then after that, we need to cut out what's been stressing us out. We need to let go of that, because I promise you, as I haven't been moving in what I'm being called to do, this has been putting me in a place where now Spirit had to put their hands on it, and I had to, everything that I had thought was together got eclipsed out, and now I got to sit up here and figure out the pieces and bring everything back together with my 3 little straws and stuff like that. So that's what I have for y'all today and everything like that. I'm very glad, and I'm just happy with myself that I'm moving with this blind faith mentality. I don't know how things are going to work out. I don't know how things are going to go in this next season. I barely even, at this point, I told myself I'm planning day by day, and that's just how I'm moving with it and everything. But this is what I have for you. Let me know if you received or got anything from this, how this message affects you. Let me know what's going on in your life if you feel like you want to share. How this energy of this solar eclipse and new moon in Scorpio, let me know what's going on with that and how you feel and how things are affecting, these energies are affecting you. Because right now we have so much going on, like planets going direct that's been like in retrograde for a minute. Now other planets are about to retrograde. Like, it's just a lot going on, and we're in the midst of eclipse season. So let me know how that has been affecting you and stuff like that. And check out my description box and everything like that. Go check out my other channel and everything, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.